How's it going, everyone? Mike here, September 14th, and what I'm going to do today is take you guys through the Merchant Former, Niche Hunter, and a bunch of Amazon product pages, but we're going to be looking at keyword search volume, and I'm going to talk about one category specifically because as I was doing this research, going through this information, I basically decided that for me, this is going to be the niche or category of the day because it's very interesting. There's a bunch of activity, but you know what? Let's look at some of the other keywords that are coming up that are top ranked this week, and then we're going to stop and look at that category like I mentioned and look at specific listings. So right now, if you were to log into your Merchant Former, go to the Niche Hunter function or tool, this is what you would look at. What I've selected is shirts, and basically just gives us the keywords and the search volume, right? So anyways, we've seen a bunch of these before. Some of these keep popping up from time to time, and then these don't change. And then, for example, once in a while you'll see something new like history shirts. We've seen Be Kind shirts, sister shirts. So all that kind of stuff, I would say that's kind of repetitive, even Nirvana, but that's a trademark. So those are like the usual suspects. As I was going through this, I'll make one observation, and then we'll get into this right here, Western shirts. That's what I want to talk about. The thing that I noticed is, for some reason, there were on first page Patrick's shirt. So I'm assuming this is St. Patrick's for whatever. So Irish theme, and then Irish shirts. So, and then I won't take you guys through this now, but if you keep looking, there are a few more places where something related to Irish shirts or Patrick's or St. Patrick's, they're popping up. But again, I was trying to figure out why. I can't find a reason. But in either case, I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. And then what I wanted to look at are the Western shirts. So this is my niche. This is my category of the day, Western shirts. Let's look at why. I was looking, again, this is ranking on page 1, right? So which means that the search volume is extremely high. As you can see here, this is the difference between the first place and Western shirts is about 40,000. So this is 250,000 search volume, which is really good. And these are the top ranked products for the week. Now, when I looked at this, I looked at some of these products, this one specifically, and actually let's try and find that one. This is the one. So what I was looking at is the information that was coming up, and why this would rank as the number one product in that category. And this is what I've discovered. I've discovered that this person is making 70 cents a sale. So that's the profit margin for this person. They have the shirt priced at $13.99. Okay. So I'm assuming this is part of the strategy. Maybe at some point they're going to increase this, maybe not, right? I don't know what everybody's strategy is. The keyword use in the title and as you can see here is pretty solid. It's on point, right? Like this is kind of what's frowned upon. They're saying do not just basically list keywords in your descriptions or your I guess this would be one of the points, but this person does it, right? And the design itself is, fairly simple. Howdy, howdy, howdy. And the thing that I wanted to look at is when this was listed. So this was actually listed, date first available, July 5th, 2021. So this would be what? August, July. So let's give it a fair, time frame is about 2.5 months. But here's the interesting part. The bestseller rank is 34,000, and then right off the screen here, you guys can't see it, it's cut off. Women's novelty t-shirts, it's the bestseller rank, I guess, is 178, and it's 304 in men's novelty t-shirts. Basically, this product sells. That's what we're talking about. This probably gets 50, 60, 70 to 100 sales a month, and like I said, it's very active, and it is part of the category or the niche that just happens to, you know, come up in the niche hunter for today. Then I kept digging, right? There were other products. We'll look at these as well, just kind of as an example of designs. But after I looked it up in the niche hunter, I wanted to look at this category in the keyword finder. This is so this screen that we're looking at right now is the keyword finder search. It's a tool that will give you, as you can see here, keywords and phrases that are related to that niche. So what we're looking at is, and again, just before I get into it, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll still tell you guys that this here is the information from the Amazon search volume. This is the Google search volume, and this is cost per click if you're running ads, right? And then it gives you the competition. So again, I was looking at this, and then I decided to look up because as you can see here, like you have your actions category, and then basically what you can do is you can look up product search, you can favor this, you can look at keywords related specifically to that phrase, and then any information, the details that you want related to that. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to look up the let me just see the terminal product search for the keyword and the phrase that has the most or the highest search volume. So it was very basic, very general term, which was Western shirt. So once I did that, it brings me to this screen. This is the product search screen that is based on the keywords you know, that I selected from the previous screen. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is because I wanted some additional information, and I wanted the competition score here. Now, I'll talk about this in a second, but what this does, this is the product search, and again, based on the keywords, it gives you some of the best-selling products, and it provides a lot of information. So the first product that came up was the one that we looked at, and it tells you here, bestseller rank, estimated 68 sales. It tells you the price, no reviews, and then you can even look at the details and basically anything else related to that listing. So the thing that I've found is based on Western shirt, right? The keywords that this is pulling up the information from is Western. And the competition score in this case is F. So now, you know, I was thinking, okay, as an explanation to you guys, and then to remind myself, what does that mean? The score through Merchant Former rate goes from A to F. But let me read this to you guys to explain exactly what's going on. The F score means that the competition it's hard. It's hard to get into this or to get ranked in this category, but only based on one word, right? So basically what we have to do here is we have to put a combination of words together in order to rank in this category. But let's look at that explanation because I think it's important. From the information that we get, and this is right off the Merchant Former website, this is where they explain and basically goes through their advanced competition checker. This is the advanced competition checker overview. So basically what it says is, and this is important, so pay attention. From the information we get, we see immediately how many results show up on Amazon for each keyword and phrase. And this is an example here. They're using the dog, puppy dog, black lab, puppy dog. We have included total results for the keyword, total results for the exact keyword, the merch results, and the merch results for the exact keyword. I know that's a lot of words. We also display if a seller is using that specific keyword or phrase as their brand and assign each keyword a score. Now we get to the important part. Note, a score range from A to F, with A being easy and F being hard. These scores are based only on the exact merch results. The reason we have the data displayed in this way is that from our experience, if you were to create a shirt and title it with the exact keyword, it would rank. Since ranking your product is important for sales, we base the score on the merch only exact results. So basically, what I get from this and this score and basically everything else is that if you want to rank in this category, do not go with something as simple as Western shirt, because the competition is serious and you most likely won't rank. So this is, I went through all of this explanation just to tell you guys, do not use just the word Western. So combine words and go with some kind of keyword combination or some kind of a phrase that will actually get you ranked. Now that I've gone over all of this, showed you what the niche, Niche Hunter shows us as some of the niches. We've looked at the keywords related to this. We've looked at the products and the competition score. Let's actually look at some of these listings. So I want to look at that one first. So this one, I've already talked about it, but let's look at some of the details here. This person, I think, is playing it very smart. Now, I don't know what they get out of 70 cents a sale, which I guess it adds up over time, especially if you get 60, 70 sales a month like they do. But maybe it's a strategy because this is a very new product, new listing, that because they're going to get a low bestseller rank, that they might increase the price over time. So right now what's happening is they have a bunch of keywords, very important ones, in the title. They, as you can see here, not in the brand, but then they do repeat it in one of the description points. Again, this is, it's frowned upon by Amazon, but people do it. So anyways, that's it. They've just loaded it with keywords that are related to this niche. The other one that came up is this one. So Aztec cow skull, bull skull, like again, just a repetition of keywords. But again, this one is priced at $19.99, and the bestseller rank is definitely not anywhere near what the first one was. The listing date is pretty similar. So again, you can see the success in the difference in style of listing and the information that's provided. Bull riding t-shirt, cowboy t-shirt, Western tee, gift, vintage. How many words have we identified here that Amazon is saying or telling us not to use, right? So retro bull riding tees, okay. But again, let's go through this. Amazon says do not include the product type in your title or your descriptions. This person does not listen. They say do not include words like gift or something like that. They do, right? So does it help? It looks like it. Again, this was listed in 2018, so this is before those policies were, I guess, implemented or recommended. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people actually use that kind of terminology strategically. Bestseller rank is 129,000, which means that they definitely get maybe 3 to 5 to 10 sales a day, which is again really nice. So again, keep in mind this is still the same niche. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of search volume. There are a bunch of designs that they're definitely not complicated, amazing design. These are very simple designs. And then the last one, Yeehaw vintage, Yeehaw cowboy, Western country t-shirt. US Cowboy Gifts, $16.95. And then let's look at some of these details. Again, this is an older design. This is an older listing, July 30th, 2019. But the bestseller rank is 89,000. So basically, we just looked at 4-5 products that are, around and under 100,000 bestseller rank, and it's all within that one category. Which, after looking at all of this stuff, we kind of now have an idea of how to get into. So this is my niche of the day. This is my category of the day. I think it's amazing, and based on everything that I've seen, I think there's a lot of opportunity to get into this, and this can definitely be one of the, evergreens. And if you hit it right, like this person here, you can make, not actually that one, you can make some serious money, but this one I actually prepared to show you guys as well, because the design is, as you can see here, very similar but different. And it's priced, listed at $17.99, and the date of listing is around the same as the first one. But what I did want to show you is the bestseller rank. So very similar designs. This person is also using, shirt in their title and brand, and they also have, as you can see here, they've loaded the one of the points with keywords. But the difference is that this one does not sell as well as the other one. So a lot of similarities. But difference in results, and that's the thing that I wanted to leave you guys with. What are your thoughts on what it could be? Is it simply the price? Because again, the price is, the $4 difference. Listed around the same time, the design looks about the same, keywords, key points are about the same. So does the price make that big of a difference? I guess the answer could be yes. But I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what you guys think. Anyways, I'll leave it for that. With that, today's niche, today's category is Western shirts. In my opinion, a lot of opportunity and a lot of things to do with that niche. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here in the interest of time. Thanks guys for watching. See you soon.